my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Something's telling me that you're avoiding me. Come on now, girlie, you've got something I need. I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. Well, I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. We'll have meat for dinner 7 days of every week. You know I love you, girlie, to give me your hand. But the thing that I love most is all them acres of land. I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. Well, I've got 20 acres, you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Me old dad died and I was left this estate. If I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? A new thatch of straw, a splash of whitewash and lime. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres, you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Weren't we a fine pair at the last parish dance? I wore license of hair oil and a crease in my pants. In your new Yankee dress and your perfume so grand. And we got our photo taken and us holding hands. I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past our 50s, it's time for you and me to stop this gallivanting. Ah, girlie, marry me. I've got a brand new combine harvester. I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key.
I left school a while ago when I got myself a job. The crack is good on the building sites and I make a few old bob. I bought a Ford Fiesta, me pride and joy is she. If they're stopping round the border, won't you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. I paid the old insurance and it cost me a couple of grand. I'm now stone broke and that's no joke, I'm sure you'll understand. I have no money left at all for the pay for an MOT. If they're stopping round the border, won't you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. The tires are nearly baldy and I have no tax at all. There's a drop of red in the diesel tank that could be my downfall. If the customs they are dipping, or the boys in blue you see, if they're stopping round the border, won't you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. On a Sunday to Jonesboro I go. I might have a couple of squibs in the boat, tapes or videos. I might have a load of poaching or a drop of usually free. If they're stopping round the border, won't you flash the lights at me? Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. We're crafty round the border, that's how we have to be. We like to get the better of the customs and authorities. We've been there before, so we know the score, we've a simple philosophy. If the thing's not right, be it day or night, just flash the lights at me. Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. Flash the lights at me, flash the lights at me. Use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me. Just use the code of the border road and flash the lights at me.
Us poor old Irish farmers, our future now in doubt. That's why we drive our tractors through the streets and all about. Farmers here in Ireland are so very poor. To survive upon a farm you'd want to be a coward whore. The greatest whores in Ireland, the TDs in the Dáil. They really have the farmers' backs up against the wall. Joe Walshy does be talking late into the night, while the poor old farmer's sinking deeper in the shite. Us poor old Irish farmers, our future now in doubt. That's why we drive our tractors through the streets and all about. Farmers here in Ireland are so very poor. To survive upon a farm you'd want to be a coward whore. Oh, family farm survival, that's why we're here today. And to support the farmer to get a better pay. The poor old farmer, his income is so small, it's hardly worth his while getting out of bed at all. Us poor old Irish farmers, our future now in doubt. That's why we drive our tractors through the streets and all about. Farmers here in Ireland are so very poor. To survive upon a farm you'd want to be a coward whore. We're in a Collins Street now, lad. Aye, did you bring the dunce, brother? I did, and it's full of shite. The queer ones up in Dublin, they really think they're great. Only for the farmers that have near an egg to eat. John Dillon, now the president, I'd like to wish you luck. Though the queer ones up in Dublin really don't give. And don't, Johnny, don't say it. Us poor old Irish farmers, our future now in doubt. That's why we drive our tractors through the streets and all about. Farmers here in Ireland are so very poor. To survive upon a farm you'd want to be a coward whore. My mind is spite, Johnny, mind is spite. That's not a spite, that's a toad for a book rate. You'd want a queer big bale of hay for that, lad. That's right, that's the truth. Hurrow-diddly-dow-diddly-da, hurrow-diddly-dow-diddly-diddly-diddly-da. I was just a youngster, hardly in my teens. I'd walk to school most every day, my fitted old blue jeans. The patches, they were many, the seat was all threadbare. But a poor girl didn't notice, and a poor boy didn't care. Poor boy ain't got no money, poor boy ain't got no dough. Give a poor boy a pretty little girl, watch that poor boy grow. He's the backbone of the nation, he soon will be a man. With a government loan he'll build him a home and raise him a poor boy to life. If it wasn't for the poor boy, a lot could go undone. The plough would never furrow and the mill would never run. There wouldn't be no potatoes, there would be no beans. The rich would all be poor boys in fitted old blue jeans. Poor boy ain't got no money, poor boy ain't got no dough. Give a poor boy a pretty little girl and watch that poor boy grow. He's the backbone of the nation, he soon will be a man. With a government loan he'll build him a home and raise him a poor boy clan. His worries they are many, his pleasures are but few. But that don't worry a poor boy, 'cause his papa had them too. His living don't come easy, he has to sweat it out. But he'd rather be a poor boy than a wealthy layabout. Poor boy ain't got no money, poor boy ain't got no dough. Give a poor boy a pretty little girl and watch that poor boy grow. He's the backbone of the nation, soon will be a man. With a government loan he'll build him a home and raise him a poor boy clan.